Welcome everyone to this Artist Spotlight series with Adobe Stock. My name is Ryan Figard, and today we are talking about my picture process. So, where I get my inspiration and ideas from, what I do in the studio, how I edit all of my work and create the little mini collections, and then actually post it to Adobe Stock. It's going to be a fun one. We're going to show you the whole gamut of what is involved, so let's get started. So my inspiration for this little mini collection on Adobe Stock comes actually from a lot of architecture art books that I have. I'm a huge Frank Lloyd Wright fan. I also visit a lot of museums and galleries and kind of see how they present the work. And in that, a lot of my ideas come forward with these clean lines and just light and shadow play. My idea for this little mini collection for Adobe Stock is to kind of combine some of my newer work with my older work. And that is hard light mixed with some of the romantic food styling that I did with some soft light setups. Whenever I head into the studio, I always like to kind of get into the mood and into the environment of what I'm shooting. So music is a huge part of my workflow. So that's step one. Today we are creating some tropical cocktails and tropical rum with limes and oranges. So that's step one, getting the tropical theme kind of going and kicking off. Then I will set up a single light, which I always shoot with a single light. I keep my setups very, very simple. Then I will go and try out different scenes. I really like to play around with the setups. So then I will just keep shooting, keep photographing, find something that works, and then I'll experiment with these shadows. I'll hold up black cards. I will let the long shadows hit the subjects in different ways, and that also frees me up in post when I can kind of composite all of those shadows and see which angle works the best. I'm not stuck with what I had in the studio. It's super fun to play around with the light in that way, and there's many things that you can create when you have different angles in Lightroom and Photoshop. So the photo shoot has wrapped up. I clean up and get ready for editing all of these images together in Lightroom and Photoshop. This is the part where the images really go to the next level for me. This is my favorite part, and Lightroom, first I'll set all my images in, import them into the catalog, set 5-star ratings for all of them, which ones I like right off the bat, and then I'll set color labels for the individual sets, what I'm going to be compositing, what goes together, and that just keeps everything visually organized for me. So then I will take the compositing ones, kick them over to Photoshop, start compositing, save that and bring it back into Lightroom, and then do my editing from there. And then there's some that I edit directly in Photoshop. And in Photoshop, sometimes there's different coloring techniques that I'll use that I can't get in Lightroom. I will use my Adobe library, and I have certain colors set apart, and then use those as overlays and use a gradient map with those two colors, and it gives me a very unique color profile for certain images. I really enjoy doing that. So sometimes I'll kick it right over to Photoshop, put that coloring on, and then bring it back to Lightroom to put the final touches on. So that is a brief overview of what I do in my editing process, but it's a lot of compositing and it's a lot of color overlays. So now all of my images are edited, they're ready for export, and we can upload to Adobe Stock. So I'll mass upload, put all my titles in, put all my keywords in. Keywords are based on whatever my mini collection is about and the style that they're in. Then I will publish and get approval from the Adobe Stock curation team. It's a really simple and fun process from beginning to end. So head over to Adobe Stock, check out my latest mini collection, and then be sure to head over to Adobe's Creative Cloud YouTube channel to hear more stories from contributors like me. My name is Ryan Figard. I'm an Adobe Stock contributor. Take care.